Topic of this video is simple subjects and simple predicates. We've learned about subjects and predicates. We know that subjects are always a noun and predicates are always a verb. So just going to kind of build on that a little bit and understand what simple subjects and simple predicates are. Simple subjects will almost always be just one word. Simple predicates will also be just one word, unless there's a helping verb in front of the main verb. We'll take a look at some of those examples a little bit later. But probably the easiest way to keep track of the difference between simple and then what we're going to learn next, complete, is that simple is just one. So say for instance you're having a birthday party and you're going over the plans for your birthday party with your mom, and your mom says, you know what, I think this year we're just going to have a really simple birthday party. I want you to invite just one friend to your birthday party. It's going to be very, very simple. Alright, so we have an idea of what simple subjects and simple predicates are, right? Just one word. And there are exceptions, but we'll learn a little bit about that later. Let's take a look at complete subjects and complete predicates and how they're different. Well, complete subjects or complete predicates are all or a group of words. So, for instance, at birthday party, last year your mom wanted you to just keep it simple. She asked you to just invite one friend. Well, this year we're going to have a complete bash. We're going to invite all your friends. All right, as many friends as you want to invite. They're all invited to your birthday party, and it's going to be a lot of fun. That's complete. Let's take a look at an example that's asking us to identify just the simple subject and the simple predicate in a sentence. So we're going to underline the simple subject with one line, and we're going to underline the simple predicate with two lines. Now, same as we've done before when we learned about subjects and predicates in an earlier video, I like to start with the verb. I think that's the easiest word to find in a sentence. And in this case, the class enjoys listening to Mr. Conley's stories. The verb is enjoys. So we're going to underline that twice, and that's our simple predicate. Who enjoys? The class enjoys. So that's our simple subject. See how simple this is? Now let's try it with complete subjects and complete predicates. Now remember, the difference between simple and complete is simple is just one word, right? Simple birthday party, just one friend this year, sorry. Complete though, you get the whole bash, right? We're inviting all your friends. So complete is all or a group of words. So using the same sentence we just looked at before, the class enjoys listening to Mr. Conley's stories. We want to do the same thing. We want to find the verb. In this case, it's still the same word, enjoys. We're going to underline that twice. The other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a little slash right in front of the verb enjoys. Now, everything to the left of this slash is the complete subject, and then everything to the right of the slash, that includes Conley's stories over here, is our complete predicate. Remember, all the words or a group of words is complete. The class is our complete subject. Enjoys listening to Mr. Conley's stories is our complete predicate. Just to make sure we really understand this, let's take a look at another example. We'll start with simple subject and simple predicate first. Remember, simple means just one word. The students love to learn new grammar concepts. So same as we've done before, the first thing I want to do is find the verb. In this case, the verb is love. So I'm going to underline that twice, and that's our simple predicate. Who loves? Students love. So that's our simple subject. Remember, the subject will go with the predicate. In other words, grammar concepts don't learn. Okay, so that's not a simple subject, but it's the students that love. So that's why students is your simple subject. Now let's go down below here. We have complete subject and complete predicate. Same sentence, but this time we're underlining all or a group of words, not just one word. Same as before, we identify the verb. But this time I'm going to draw a little slash in front of the verb love, because I know that everything to the left of that slash is my complete subject, and then everything to the right of that verb, including the verb, is my complete predicate. So remember, simple is one word, and complete is all or a group of words. Good. Let's try one more practice sentence. Just want to make sure everyone really understands this. So in our first sentence, we're going to identify the simple subject and the simple predicate. We'll underline the simple subject with one line, and we'll underline the simple predicate with 2 lines. Again, the first thing we do is find the verb in the sentence. Now this sentence doesn't have one of those action verbs, but it does have a state of being verb. And that state of being verb is. So that's our simple predicate. And who is? Well, Mr. Conley is. So that's our simple subject. Okay? Let's take a look at the same sentence, but this time we're going to separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. We do the same thing. We find the verb, and that's is, and draw a slash right in front of that verb, because I know that everything to the left of the slash is my complete subject, and then everything to the right of that slash is my complete predicate. Same as we just did before, the only difference is this time the verb is one of those state of being verbs. So if you see these on a test or a quiz or some homework, just remember that's a verb, and that begins the predicate part of the sentence. Okay? Now I promise you we take a look at a sentence with a helping verb. Simple is one word, but there is an exception. When there's a helping verb in front of a main verb, then the simple predicate may actually be 2 words. Okay, so let's take a look at this first sentence. The team is playing well. If I had to find the simple predicate in this sentence, do the same thing I've always done before. I want to find the verb. First verb that jumps out at me is, one of our state of being verbs. But here it's not just a state of being verb, or just only a state of being verb. It's actually a helping verb because it's helping another verb in the sentence, which is playing, right? Which is an action verb. So in this sentence, our simple predicate is actually 2 words, is playing. Simple subject would be the same. Who's playing? Team is playing. Simple subject. Now if we had to do complete, work the same way. Same verb is, draw the line right in front of the verb is. Our complete predicate is everything to the right of this line. So that includes is playing well, and the team is our complete subject. So the only thing you really have to remember is that for the simple predicate, it may be 2 words. In this case, a helping verb in front of a main verb. So let's review what we've learned so far. Simple subjects and simple predicates will be just 1 word. Again, the exception to that will be simple predicates when there's a helping verb in front of a main verb. And then there's also what are called complete subjects and complete predicates, which are all or a group of words. And if you get confused about simple and complete, which one's the 1 word, which one is all the words, just think of having a birthday party. And if you were going over plans for a birthday party with your mom and she said, you know what, this year's birthday party is just going to be really simple. Just invite 1 friend, right? Simple, 1 word. Probably what you're hoping for is that she's going to ask you to invite all your friends. In that case, it would be a complete bash, right? You're going to have all your friends over. So that's the difference between simple and complete. Still do everything the same way. Find the verb, put that slash right in front of the verb, right? Subject part of the sentence is to the left of that slash. Predicate part of the sentence is to the right of that slash. And then just remember simple or complete so that you know exactly what you're underlining. So hopefully this was helpful to everyone. Hopefully you learned, and we'll see you next time.